So today I'm gonna show you how to build the friend compatibility calculator. I made this project. It's a 2-player game. You basically you answer a question and your friend answers a question, and then you and your friend answers 5 questions, and at the end it'll basically just have a percentage calculator that'll calculate how much compatible you are. So let's get started. So this is how you play. So you can see right here it said one player turn. So it says like, what's your favorite superhero? Spider-Man, Iron Man, or Superman, Superman, Iron Man, or Spider-Man. So okay, my favorite is Iron Man. So it says like B for Iron Man. So I'm gonna type B. So I don't have any friends, so I'll just answer B again. So like this, let's say I have another friend. They also like Iron Man. So it takes a little bit. And then, which is your favorite word game? Chess, tic-tac-toe, or Monopoly? I think I like chess. It says A for chess, so I'll type A. But let's say like my friend likes tic-tac-toe more, so I'll type B for that. So now it's my turn. Well, I think I like swimming more than basketball and soccer, so I'll type C. So which is your favorite sport? So look at the score bar near the top left right look at the score bar on the top right corner when I type C. So this is swimming. So we both like swimming. So take a look at the score bar. So it increases by 1 when you do the same answer. So it'll basically do this 5 times. Let me show you what happens at the end. So this will. Okay, so right now we're near the end. What's my favorite game? I like Roblox the best. So right now we got 3 done. I think my friend likes, let's say my friend likes Minecraft. And then it'll tell 60% compatible because it has a percentage math. So 5. Okay, so it says 60% because 3 out of 5 is 60%. Now let me show you how to build it. See inside. Okay, now you can see here, this is the whole code. So this is how it works without telling you how to make it. So it tells you it has 10 questions coded in it, but it chooses 5 by using a random generator 5 times to pick 5 numbers, and then each question has a corresponding number. So let's say this. So number 1 is which is your favorite sport? Basketball, soccer, or swimming? So then that will be if the random generator picks 1, then this will show up. So you can see we have a lot of variables. So today we're gonna be learning how to use lists. And if you were wondering what does this other cat do, it just does nothing. It's just for the picture. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a list. You can get it by going to the variable place, and there would be a button under the variables called Make a List. I made the list QB and RQ. So QB basically stores all the questions. So you can type any questions. It doesn't need to be these questions, or you can even do something else. You can just if you know how to do lists, you can make any project you want with them. You don't need to make only this project or only saying questions. So every time it deletes all of QB. So then this is one that we don't know about. It's RQ. I'll get into that later. Okay, so if you're asking me, well, Arham, what even is a list? So a list is something that stores another thing, just like a variable. But the difference is from variables and lists. So the differences between list and variable are actually quite simple. Okay, so lists store multiple values, but variables can only store one. Okay, now is what I was saying. We need another new block we're learning, the repeat until block. This block could be found in the control section, just with if, normal repeat, forever loop, if else. So the repeat until block is just like the forever loop, but it's like the forever loop plus the if loop. So what it is, it repeats multiple times. It repeats forever until whatever value you place into this. For me, I placed length of RQ equals 5. You'll see what I mean by that later. So will repeat forever until length of RQ equals 5. So next is the set rand block. It's our first variable we're using in this code. So as I said before, a variable is something that can only store one value, unlike a list. So we need to get a variable. You don't need to name it rand, but it's more convenient if you name it something relevant. So rand is pick a number 1 in 10 to 10, and that's very relevant because rand is short for random, which is just a random number. So item 1 of rand in RQ just means so let's say rand picks the number 5. So it'll do the 5th question of QB. So that's what it means. So if it randomly generates the number 5, then it'll be item 5 in RQ. So then it'll be B. So we added that because rand is set to pick a number, and it's gonna repeat 5 times. So rand is picking 5 numbers. So So then that'll be this will repeat 5 times. So then if item of rand in RQ, if nothing else, add rand to RQ. If yes, do nothing. If no, do this. Okay, so you might be asking me, Arham, why don't we just do repeat 5? You're always saying about how it'll only do 5 times because it'll only say 5 questions. But the thing about that is because that's actually defeating the whole purpose. It's mostly because what if we get the same question, if we get the same value again? So let's say this generates 1 the first time and 1 the second time. We don't want 2 of the same questions going again. So okay, so we need to do this mostly because we need to, as I said a few seconds ago, we need to see, we don't want 2 of the same questions. The way to get around that is to do item of rand in RQ. So that's basically saying is rand in RQ. Okay, so you might be asking me, anyways, what is RQ supposed to do? Well, RQ is basically the random number of QB or question box. So it's the random generated number in rand converted into a question and then stored in a list. So then you're basically saying if rand the first time chooses which is your favorite movie, Harry Potter, Pokemon, or Star Wars. So you're then in this sentence you're saying and if rand is 10, if rand is 8, because that's what number this is, you're basically saying item 8 is item 8 in RQ. In this case, yes, because this question that's in RQ is already in rand too, so we can't add that in. So it won't add in. If not, add rand in RQ. So once we get past the repeat until, we just get to the set all the variables. You can name it whatever you want. I just named it these because these are more convenient. Okay, so repeat 5 is change I by 1 or set scrap to 0. As I said, you can do any number. You can name your variables anything. These are just what I chose. Scrap and I just chose. They're not really relevant, but like I can remember it. So repeat 5 times. Change I by 1. So they'll kind of just be change I by 5. But it'll be a little bit more, seeing that another repeat loop's inside it. So if scrap equals 1, then it's right now not going to equal 1 because it's 0. Say player 2's turn for 2 seconds. So scrap is basically telling whose turn is it. Say player 2 turn for 2 seconds. Change scrap by change scrap by -1. Set question to item I of RQ. I is basically the value. I is for counting how many questions have already gone by. That kind of rhymes. So item I of RQ, so that'll be so at the first time it'll be item 1 of RQ equals item of QB. Set question 2, the item I of random question and item of QB. So let's say item 1 of RQ. Item 1 of RQ may vary. So let's say it's it's like, what's your favorite subject? Let's say it's, what's your favorite subject? So then that will be so that'll basically, you're saying to the computer, so if that's item I of RQ, this is getting bad. Okay, so you're basically saying that item I of RQ, or you're kind of saying, what's your favorite subject, item of QB. So it'll appear in a number. So like, and then it gets converted into the sentence or question again. So then it'll be ask question and wait. So then that basically means asking what's your favorite subject and wait. The player can tell the answer, can say an answer. So set A2 to answer. So set A2 to answer. So that will be, let's say I choose science. I like science a lot. So then so A2 will be equal to science. A2 is science. Actually, it'll be B because I'll type B for science. So A2 is B. Say player 1's turn for 2 seconds. This will happen on the first turn of each round. So say player 1 turn for 2 seconds, change scrap by 1. So that'll be if scrap equals 1. So that means if player's 1 turn has gone by, then it's player's 2 turn, who will minus it by 1. And then if scrap's not 1, then it'll be player 1's turn. So that's why that's there. Set question to item I of RQ of QB. That's basically the same thing as last time, but it's the exact same question as we will ask for player 2 turn that will come after this turn. Now it's the same code, ask question and wait. Set A1 to the answer, or like any name, you can name it anything. So and then you go here. If A1 equals to A2, then change score by 1. So you saw in the first example that the score raised every time we had, me and my friend or me and myself had the same answer. So then it'll change score by 1, and then like play a cheer sound. I have my scratch muted, so that's why you couldn't hear anything. But like it does have the cheer sound, and I'll show you when I play it with you at the end. So then set percentage to the amount of score multiplied by 100 divided by 5. If you didn't know, that's the formula to calculating percentage. And then say join per join percentage compatibility. So it's basically saying if you were 60% compatible, which I was myself, can't believe that. Can't believe that. Then it will like do 60% compatible, and it'll say that for 2 seconds. You can choose any background. You see, I chose the brick wall, and now let me play it with you with my scratch unmuted. Okay. Okay, so now I'll play the game with you. Type your answers in the comment section below. So my favorite outdoor activity is to go to the beach. It's just really fun and like calming. So I'm just gonna type A. This is not really relevant to the channel, so I don't know. But I want to show you like the cheer and stuff. So I'm gonna type A because also I think like no one dislikes the beach. So 2 things just happened. The score increased by 1 and there was the cheer. What do you do with a friend? Chat, play game, or fight? I don't want to make myself look bad, so I'll not choose fight. Okay, so like we just added fight because some people like fight with their friends. I don't know why. So, but I just like playing a game. So I'm gonna type B or play a game. Okay, I now want to show you what happens when we get it wrong. So A is just chat. It doesn't actually do anything, but you can see the score didn't increase by 1. And there was no cheer. Which is your favorite online game? A, Minecraft, B, Roblox, or C, none of the above? I'm gonna choose Minecraft this time, other than Roblox, so I'll type A for Minecraft. In quarantine, everyone played the most popular game. So I think a lot of you played Among Us or something. I don't know what you guys play. So I'm just gonna type none of the above. What's your favorite board game? I think I like tic-tac-toe. And like some of you guys might like chess and Monopoly, but I'll just choose tic-tac-toe because like not a lot of people dislike tic-tac-toe. But as I was gonna say, but some people may dislike Monopoly or chess. My favorite food? I like tacos. I think you guys maybe like pizza. If you don't, you can type it in chat. I don't know, just I think most of you guys like pizza. And then it just says 40% compatible because 2 out of 5 is 40%. As I showed you with like the way to calculate the percentage. Okay. I hope you enjoyed me showing you around and how to make this cool game. If you, I'll post the link to my game in the chat. If you made some games and you want me to check them out, I'll check them out if you put it in the chat box below or any other game. So again, I hope you enjoyed this, me helping you make this game. So till next time, bye bye.